That is brought to you by BCOL and powered by none other than Ibrahim.
It's good to be alive. This feeling's running high. Life is calling and the world is beautiful.
If you are not dropping dead, then you do not belong to this gorgeous, gorgeous African continent. We have nuns dropping dead and coming back to life all over. Pablo and I just had to do our own share of it. What about you? Hey, hata lidhani ngoma yake itaenda out of control with these memes that are coming out. My God, the power of memes, eh?
The power of falling down.
We died, but guys, we had to resurrect because we stumbled upon Vera Sidika's luscious, terrible, horrible screenshots about their conversation with Otile Brown. When is this girl going to stop? Is she trying to get a KUK, is it keeping up with the KUWK version version of that in Kenya? Easy screenshots, Maze. Vera actually takes to her WhatsApp status to say in-laws. I think she's referring to Otile Brown's followers. Wale wanamtetea Otile probably.
I think that
in-laws wa ukweli, yeah?
Yes.
She says, I have a kind request. May you please stop claiming that OB Mjulubeng, in brackets, Dick, made me sing. First of all, it's small and should probably be called Kijulubeng, not Mjulubeng. If you think I'm lying, ask the girls who sparked before. And she puts a laughing smiley over her, a laughing emoji over there. Are you laughing at Otile? Are you laughing at Vera? Or you're laughing at the whole situation?
I mean,
and then secondly, she says, I was the one even teaching him how to fuck, and still he never got it. It was a topic of discussion from time to time.
But
Vera analia kuwa hakuwa satisfied. What does Otile do? Then Queen Vosette still says,
baba mimi siwezi kuwa mkali kuimba nyimbo na nisio mkali baba mchezoni.
Ngoja, huwezi barikiwa na kila kitu Pablo.
Lakini muhimu huko. Kila kitu ni kujaribu.
Ni muhimu lakini huwezi barikiwa na kila kitu.
Unashindwa na ulipia walimu.
Queen V Bosette, that's what she calls herself, says, concerning my new song Nalia, I had plans of getting into music, so it had nothing to do with anyone. Do you really believe so?
I don't believe so.
I don't believe so. I think this was just a ploy. This was part of Vera's plan to get back at Otile Brown.
Yes.
How serious? And third, she says he claimed I'm a sex addict and would play with myself while he was sleeping. Who wouldn't? Clearly, this is a girl who's not satisfied, and she's expressing it, you know? She's not embarrassed about the fact that her man is not satisfying her. But hey, Vera, taking it to social media, this is not how you get back at a man. I don't care what he has done. She further says, no foreplay, no kisses, no touching, just fucks and comes in 10 seconds. Of course you will play with yourself because he left you hanging. There's nothing wrong with that. I agree with her. But I disagree with the fact that she had to post all this on social media, you know. It wasn't called for.
Like you, 10 seconds.
It's where
10 seconds kwanza harambi huyo. Anasema harambi. Hakuna mchu.
Pablo, munafaa kuelewa, you know, for you guys, it's all about
for us all, kwa Otile Brown.
No, for all guys, it's all about the mind, you know. You control your pleasures using your brain. And it gets you there. It can get you there in 5 seconds, in 10 seconds, depending on how you're wired here, you know. But for women, it takes longer. You have to entice, and you have to, you know, you have to help her get there. So just because umemaliza, haimaanishi mwache hanging. Clearly.
Mimi kwanza ninapojua baba hakuna kumwaya kabla hujamwaiwa. Shida hiyo.
Unajua, is it that easy?
Mimi
Easier said than done. Truth be told. What do you guys think? From a man's point of view, be honest, be honest, be honest. From a man's point of view, how long, is it even proper to ask this question on Facebook? I hope everyone who's watching is 18 and over. How long, what's the longest you can actually go before giving up? You know, and say, you know what, we'll deal with her later. I have to do it. I have to kuja like right now. Wait. And then Vera goes into her, actually their WhatsApp chat and screenshots this. Vera, you don't do this. I don't care what the man has done. You just don't go into your conversations and screenshot this. What other man is going to want to date this woman? Because wataogopa watajua, hivi ndo kunaendanga
kwanza mimi yani hapo do. Yani niliogopa na kwa mama. Kwanza
if you had the hopes of dating her.
Yani mimi kwanza naweza mwambia kakangu nijaribu. Alisema unajua kuna interview moja ile video moja alisema yeye anapata mwanamke na tabia. Baba yulipata hiyo. Sijui tabia hii gani lakini haya
baba najua wampenda Otile. Soma pati ya Otile. You know, make it sound like Otile was saying it out loud.
So sijui niende kama nyumbake baby la and baby too much sex makes the relationship boring. Sex.
Wait, I thought too much sex makes the relationship interesting. Well, from a man's point of view. Totally assuming this.
Kwanza inatoa appetite.
Does too much sex make your relationship? You are having sex, right?
Of course, mambo kawaida.
Does too much sex make the relationship boring? Do you no?
Strong.
It makes it stronger. Okay. Endelea.
It sucks when anytime you're together, that's all you think about and talk about. Then you do. You ask not to want it, but you do. You masturbate beside me at night. Can't we just chill and create a strong bond between us? There's much relationship than just sex.
That is true. I do agree with Otile right there.
And by the way, the less you do it, the better it gets. You do it. It's tiring sometimes. It's like you are an addict. You think about it every minute. Well,
you know, it makes me feel like Vera was the vampire version of a starved woman. You know, because the way this text sounds is like Otile has had it up to here. You know, like he can't have sex no more. Yeah. You know how you drink mpaka unasema hapana. Hii imefika mwisho. It's quite ridiculous because she says, I'm going to mind my business. I was going to mind my business, but since you brought this up, let me tell you how I feel. First of all, I do not like sex. I am not an addict. When we met, I was the one complaining about you having too much sex. I would even just have sex just because I wouldn't want to say no to you. You know this. You even say, baby, why are you complaining? So many girls want a man who likes sex. I stayed 3 months to 6 months without sex, and I'm very much okay. When I was in Kenya before I met you, I never had sex. And that's why you can never hear stories of niggas bragging about fucking me, because I never fucked nobody. Pablo, what's the longest you've ever stayed without having sex?
2 weeks, 1 week. 1 week, 2 weeks.
What?
Yeah.
You're being honest.
That's very long for me, you know.
That is whether you're single or not.
Mama.
What? I just had to ask. Because you say that you can't, the farthest you've done is 2 weeks. So is this regardless of the fact you have a woman in your life or not? You know, like a steady woman? Wow. Wow! Ladies!
Kwanza mwenye lalamiki.
Women can go up to a whole year without having sex. Up to 2 years without having sex.
Huo ni ugonjwa unakuwa katibiwe mama. Usipate kina wanaitwaje? Kina OB shambwa shida hizo.
Oh my gosh. I'm actually shocked about that.
About what?
Guys, well, I know this is ridiculous and probably it would be ridiculous of me asking for you to post this in the comment section. But I'm going to ask anyway. What is the longest you've ever gone without sex?
Any honestly, nataka.
And whatever answer seems truthful, we have an amazing gift for you. Currently, from one of our sponsors, we have a bottle of wine that we are going to give away to an honest person, what is the longest you have ever gone without sex? Please feel free to comment that in the comment section, not inbox. Eh? Vera then says, the only thing I like the most when I'm around you is cuddling. When you hold me, lay me in your chest, you make me feel like a baby. Women love that. Women love affection. That is true. Women cannot hang around a man who does not give them attention, you know. Some man feels like when they send you money or they buy you a dress, that's enough. Women thrive on affection. And if men discovered this secret a long time ago, your life would be so peaceful. Women thrive on attention and affection. Thank me later. She says it's heartwarming and typo issues there. I feel wanted. I feel the attention. That is what I love the most. I can attest that she's actually saying the truth. Women do like attention and affection. And she says, now the only reason we ended up having much sex like you claim is not because I love it. It's because most times I wouldn't get satisfied. What would you do if your woman told you, or if your partner told you that you are not satisfying them? Would you go ballistic and attack them, you know? Utafanya nini wewe? Utaona anakudharau ama you won't feel man enough, you'll dump them. Because they're being honest. At the end of the day, it's to make the relationship stronger.
Inasemekana afadhali mwanamke wako akurekebishi. Nakwambia ukweli kuliko atoke huko nje akaenda akabui. Anaitwaje mjulubengi? Afadhali akurekebisha utengeze kama yeye bana mingi kwa isingekasirika.
These guys have got really issues that we all are going through every day. But guys, you cannot anika your underwear on social media every other time something goes wrong. Vera, you have a son who's probably going to turn 18 someday, and you have to remember the internet never forgets. He's going to grow up and see all those naked photos you post of yourself. He's going to grow up and have his peers tease him about all these things you're doing right now. Don't punish that boy. Be a mother. You're a smart businesswoman. You cleaned your name from being a socialite to a woman who's actually doing something with her life. A CEO. Stick to that. No. We love that Vera, not this particular Vera. Kudos Otile Brown for keeping your cool through all this.
Respect, man.
Now, after Vera Fufuadas with these screenshots, some man called me, Paul just shot us back down to the ground again.
Wait, pause it?
Pause, please pause.
Yaani baba mimi sijui kwanza
Sikileti.
Na zote ndio zimeanza na SS. Alianza na historia. Sikileti.
Sasa ile ilikuwa ya kwanza na maana hii itakuwa inaweza kuwa ya mwisho.
Ya kwanza ilikuwa kwa Mungu bwana.
Na hii sinasikia mko anatajwa hapa na pale.
Baba. Huyo ni anaitwa Badian Sikio.
Guys, to be honest, I'm not even trying to throw shade on this guy. What the hell is that? How do you even title your name as Sikireti? If we continue like this, are we supposed to ever win a Grammy, let alone get nominated for one? I am embarrassed on behalf of Kenyan musicians, and I have to point this out. We have amazing musicians in this country. Yes. They've got vocals, they've got stage performances, they've got the looks, they've got the lyrics. Why don't we give our proper musicians the proper push that they need? You've got Kina Fena, Kina Wangeshi releasing jams left, right, and center that everybody else from the outside world, like from the other continent, they love that music, except for Kenyans. You know, we Kenyans love promoting shitty music, stupid music. I'm sorry to call it stupid, but it is. Probably not stupid. Let me call it silly music, you know. Tunataka muziki zile ziko na ujinga mwingi. But at the end of the day, tukijieka kwa ranking, yeah, international, what are international? Yeah, let's call it East African community. Where do we fall? I think we're the very last.
Na ukiangalia ndo maana wajua nyimbo ndo ile kwa tunaongelea ile siku. Nyimbo ni kuongea tu mambo muhimu. Unaona?
Things that people can relate with, current affairs, and
hata jamaa zetu wanaongoza.
Pose, wake up, pause. Alafu, this is supposedly a gospel song and the title is Sikireti Willy Pose featuring Bad Yell Cecile. Promoter wake anadu. How do you expect Christians to buy, you know, a record titled?
Jamaa alisema bana juzi tena alisema yeye bana yeye anakifanya ni Mungu anamletea pesa. So kama watu wana moyo wivu na shughuli.
Yes, ni Mungu anamletea pesa, ni Mungu anamletea pesa, anambariki, yes, but what is it doing in the name of gospel? Pause, tafadhali, wake up, pause. Wake up, pause.
Ama unachagua baba, unajua ni huko kama ni kule.
Tusiaibishane man. If you think that is what Kenya stands for in the name of standard. You know, I feel like squeezy watu wameamua, it's all about getting a hot music video, going to the studio, getting a hot beat. It doesn't matter what you sing, you know. Rihanna did, now we feel we can sing anything. But guess what? Before Rihanna actually did the she had amazing groundbreaking records that actually won her Grammys before she could decide, you know, I'm feeling myself. I'm feeling myself. You know, una decide saa, unajua nini, nime make it. Mama, I made it. I'm going to sing whatever the hell I want to sing. Ladies and gentlemen, in case you are just tuning in, you are watching More Wine Please, and it's brought to you by BTOL, and powered by none other than Ibrachi.
Oh. Now,
why there? Kwa nini wanimisha namna hiyo?
Ingekuwa wewe umesikia kama mke wako mkuja kwenye umesikia. Hizo ni kama sisi.
Ori. Halafu ni jumba lote tumwachiana. Hivi unafahamu kama salamu yako ni huba kwangu eh? Angalia uso wako ni mzuri, una maumbile ya kisasa.
Batuli. Na sasa ushajionea. Kwa hivyo tulia.
I made peace kitambo sana.
Good.
Kuna baadhi ya wageni hapa wamekuja tu kusikiza wewe. So please sing your heart out. Sawa.
Now Bwire.
Yes.
Juka umesikia hiyo affair ambayo ilikuwa imefanyika ya huyu baby kwenda kusoma.
I read that and I was actually quite shocked. I mean, if a man did me wrong like that, I would definitely get back at him, but I'm not sure I would do it on the altar. Are women evil? Like, are we that EVE? That was sad and bad. I know the man did wrong, and probably the girl child is like, is gonna be over my neck with this one, but you don't do a man like that. You know, it says here, the night before her wedding, she revealed a number of texts she received a number of texts from a number she didn't recognize, exposing her fiance's double life and turning her world upside down. The woman's name is Casey, and told all in post on whim, revealing how she came to terms with her alleged betrayal and got revenge in the most dramatic kind of way. This woman's a real bitch. You don't do her like that and just walk away. Oh my goodness. She said the night before her wedding, the bride-to-be had been enjoying drinks with her bridesmaids when her phone buzzed. She walked over to it, expecting to see a message on congratulations in anticipation for the big day. And we do this all the time, you know. You're seated somewhere, simu yako inacharge mahali huko, it buzzes, you literally, you know, run.
Yeah,
especially if you're expecting, you know, a love message from your husband to be given. It's the night of the wedding, eh?
Yes.
What she didn't expect was a number of texts from an unknown number showing screenshots between her fiancé, Alex, and another woman. She claims the screenshots were accompanied by a message reading, "I wouldn't marry him, will you?" As proof, the woman sent pictures of her with Alex along with texts between the two which detailed their affair, dating from months to just days before. I've got to admit that I think I came to terms with the fact that men are men, and you know, and there'll always be men. I'm yet to find a man who's never cheated on their wife or girlfriend, or I feel like at some point in a woman's life, this is something that is expected. Do you think so?
No, I was really
Huwezi piga yes. Unajua mwanamume mwenye hajai cheat on wife yake?
Sisi jua kila mwanamume hapo. Lakini najua si wote wako the same. So imani.
Si wote wako the same, but unajua hata moja ule do you know a couple ambayo in their time of being together there has never been accusatory fingers being pointed at who?
Kama kwanza I think umjua Ian.
Ian
and the chick, Kafuna. And her gal, you know? Mimi unajua tukianza kudate sijasikia fununu.
Ngoja, kuna tofauti ya wewe kusikia fununu na au kuiweka chini ya maji. Do you know women can be very secretive? Not everyone like that.
Lakini nadhani swali uliloniuliza umeniuliza ni nani ndio na kamilifu. Wao mimi mbona kamilifu?
Wako kamilifu according to you.
Mimi sijaona vurugu hapo.
Falia, you're the only one who can tell us the truth. Has that man ever cheated on you or not? Do you even suspect? Unajua tunasemanga wanawake we've got a third sense, a fifth sense, where we know when a man is cheating on us. We can feel it in our bones. So only Falia is best placed to tell us if that is true.
Yes.
Oh my God. Kathy claims she knew immediately that this was real and she quickly began to piece things together, believing she was a fool for not realizing sooner. Her friends demanded she call off the wedding, but she couldn't think straight. So she decided to sleep on it instead. This is a strong woman.
Yeah.
When she walked, she claimed she knew exactly what to do. She would go ahead with the wedding, but instead of reading her vows, she would out Alex as a cheater, reading the text to their family and friends. What? That is the worst kind of embarrassment. That is the best kind of revenge. Like that is me speaking from a woman's point of view. Okay, he deserved revenge, but I don't think in such a harsh way, you know? Because I'd love to believe this man's boss was probably invited to the wedding. His parents were there, his relatives, his friends. You know, where is this man going to go after that?
Like when you say kama ni wala hivyo, mimi naona kwanza ningefikiria. But on the other hand, ajua msichana huwezi fikiria upenda kupitia sababu huwezi tu kaa tu unangojea siku yako kesho kubwa mbona unakaolewa alafu unapata vitu kama ile. Lazima utafeel yani alafu unaona mtu yeye kwako bado anakuchekea na wewe unaona kumbe jamaa kumbe bana nyuma yangu nataka kunipigia wanaita kijipete na huku nyuma bado anakula.
Wewe ingekuwa wewe ungefanya nini? Because this particular groom tried to hold her hand and squeeze it to stop her from reading those messages, which was quite, I wouldn't say polite because he was on the wrong here, but eventually he had to walk out because of embarrassment. Wewe ungefanya nini?
Okay, ningekuwa mimi pia nimeshikana sehemu ningetoka naona.
You would run away from the problem.
No,
What happened to being a man apologizing?
Venye alipofanya alijaribu. Inavyosemekana alijaribu kumshikilia lakini on the same way. Wajua wakati ule ni mwanamke ana hasira. Naacha nikwambie wewe I think unajua nani mwanamke. Wakati unamwambia ama kama sio umeshashika mtu wako katika life bado unajua.
Watu wako tofauti.
Lakini hakuna venye mwanamke amekushika kwenye kosa na yuko juu jaribu kuongea naye. Baba hapo ni kujichora
si unamwacha anakula.
Lazima unatoka. Huwezi kaa hapo kwanza kama kwanza yeye picha yake ni different. Si kama boyfriend na girlfriend that kwamba wamekosana wamepatikana wanakula kwa mwenzio. Baba huyo ni mtu alikuwa anaenda kupiga pepe. So lazima ingeondoka.
This is a perfect example of whatever you do will and shall be held against you in days and years to come. And ladies and gentlemen, to wind up today's show, it's going to end on a very, very sad note, and we send out our heartfelt condolences to the Holmes and Porter family because Didi's ex-girlfriend, Kim Porter, aliaga dunia. And she was the mother of 4 amazing children. She had Quincy Jones with a different man before she got involved with Didi. And then they had a son, Christian Combs, and the twins. And it is so sad because actually the twins are very, very young. And at this point, like, loss is something unimaginable. It's not something you can sit down and tell someone, I know exactly, how you're feeling. And you're talking about kids in this case. We'd like to send our heartfelt condolences to that family, and we should pray for them. Remember them because they are in their time of need. We don't know them in person. You don't know them in person, but they sure do need the world's support because they have kids, whose mother has been taken away from them, and that cannot be easy. The cause of death has not yet been officially released, but we do wish them strength, and we pray for them in these hard times that they're facing right now. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in tonight. Thank you for being patient with us. You can still go to the comment section and have and comment about your thoughts and give your opinions about your thoughts on the topics that we discussed today, and we shall be very appreciative. I still have a bottle of wine here that I am yet to give, and probably we're going to be giving this away on tomorrow's show. So please make sure you tune in good time, 9:30 p.m. We're going to have an amazing guest tomorrow, and the topic of discussion, or rather debate, is going to be body alterations. So put on those boxing gloves, put on your sneakers, and let us get in the ring, because it's gonna get hot.
Yani hapo kwanza, yani mfuatilie kila show tu ya kesho, ni moto sana.
Sana wazee. I'm so psyched.
Kwa yani hapo ukae tune yani for life.
It has been real. Thank you so much. My name is Biren Dubi, and I've been alongside
King Charles.
And this is More Wine Please, brought to you by Brew Things Out Loud and powered by Ibrachi.
Aibu. Why there? Kwa nini wanibisha mimi namna hii?
Ingekuwa wewe umesikia kwamba mke wako mkulia kimini umesikia. Mimi sioni kama sisi.
Ori. Halafu ni jumba lote tumwachie nani? Hivi unafahamu kama salamu yako ni huba kwangu eh? Angalia uso wako ni mzuri, una maumbile ya kisasa.
Batuli, na sasa ushajionea. Kwa hivyo tulia.
I made peace kitambo sana.
Good.
Kuna baadhi ya wageni hapa wamekuja tu kusikiza wewe. So please sing your heart out. Sawa?